It's the Paris Chong Show.
Well, I got to party with Prince too. We're like I think we're the two biggest Prince fans that are alive today. There's some others, but we're the two biggest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to love Prince. I got to go to Paisley Park and hang out with him quite a few times. And thank you for bringing up the Gansevoort because I'm going to be doing some artwork in the Gansevoort Hotel in the Meatpacking District in New York, and Mr. Bitton is heavily featured in the curation.
Yeah, it's like
And
an extension of Paris Blues,
yeah, and an
Yeah.
extension of me.
an extension of you, Paris,
Yeah,
Paris.
it's all about Paris.
And also, there's a gigantic print that
It's gorgeous.
is exclusive to the
Yeah,
Games Award. That's
yeah.
not in the Paris
That they're
Blues
probably
show.
going to
It's in
end
the
up
book,
keeping
the back
forever.
cover of the book.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and that's fun. I appreciate you
Oh,
putting
how
my
could I
work in
not? Well,
that.
it's a French themed restaurant, so how could I not think of you? You're about as French as it gets. Now you talk so highly of Paris, and I know how much you love Paris. Could you ever live there again?
I think I could have a place there. I don't know
But you can never
if I
live.
could be full time around French people.
No,
um,
me neither.
they're a lot, but
Yeah, they
I
are.
love going back. I mean,
They're
I am
mean.
French, by the way, so I'm
They're mean if you don't
self-deprecating.
speak French. They're
But
mean to even
no, they're
pretty
mean even if
girls.
you
Like, how
speak French.
no, they're horrible. I
My
mean,
my best friend Benjamin, who Trigono, he'll like
yeah.
he's still mean every time I tell him anything, but he's my best friend, but
Ugh.
he loves to roast me, and that's important. You got to have friends that can roast you and you can
Oh,
take it.
I
But
don't like that.
yeah, so I think
So that's
Paris
a
is
no on living in Paris full time.
not full time, no.
But do you love Malibu?
I do love Malibu.
Yeah, are you a
It's
Malibu guy now?
I mean, I've been living there for 5 years, so I
So if
feel
we
like I'm a
so
Malibu
if
guy.
we go down to Malibu, we can sometimes catch you running around in your Speedo on the beach.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
In my six pack,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Well, no, you look good. You're doing good.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's a
A
stressful.
couple big accidents in the past
Yeah,
4 years,
poor Matthew got really
breaking
hurt
a lot
taking
of stuff.
pictures of Lenny
And I like
in
sliced my
Mexico.
finger last night. And
Oh
I'm
God, you
always
need to
hurting
be
myself.
careful.
Yeah, I'm working
You
on
need to be
the
careful.
Zen.
Well, you have a beautiful life. You have a beautiful family. You have beautiful kids. You have a beautiful girlfriend, beautiful young girlfriend. And I loved the article you did with Miles in the Eye of Photography.
Yeah,
That was hilarious.
that was really cool. So Carol Schmitz, who runs that from France, yeah,
Mhm.
L'œil de la photographie, Eye of Photography. She's done a couple.
Like what he said.
She did a great Paris Blues feature. She had done uh, a great feature, I think, for Darker Than Blue, and one during COVID. She's been very supportive of my
Yeah.
work, and we were talking and about ideas, and she was like, "Oh, your son's also shooting, and maybe he wants to take the Proust questionnaire too, because that
Mhm.
was my second time doing it." And I love the way she put them like
It's so
questions
great.
together
I
and
loved
the
it.
answers together, and to feature Miles's work, which is so great, and I'm so
He's so
proud of
you
him.
you should be. He's
I
so much
I
you're he like idolizes you.
I mean, I idolize my kids. They're awesome, and it's really I love seeing how different they are. Julian's
Mhm.
always had this. It's funny because I'm going to Ohio a couple days for Dave's birthday shows, and Julian's going to assist me. And Julian doesn't like this work. Like, he doesn't like photography.
Yeah.
It's not his thing. He
Yeah.
likes photos,
It's
but
like my son
yeah, he doesn't want to. Miles is like, doing all this stuff and
walking in
beyond.
your
Now he's
footsteps.
designing bags with his other friend Miles.
Yeah.
They hijacked my opening, and we're getting everybody trying on this super cool fur bag they did, which I love.
I love those
I love
bags.
the
I want one
spirit,
of those.
and I love the spirit of like, it's my dad's big opening. Let's crash it and do photo shoots with people. Madlib was there. I didn't mention before, one of the greatest
Yeah.
artists, producers. He and I are working on some other stuff together. I just did the art for his last release with Black Thought and Your Old Drogan. Now I'm working on another one. So it's really cool to see. And I love, like, I'm actually jealous of Miles because
Hmm.
he's shooting Leica at his age,
Oh
and
yeah.
since he was like 14.
Well, that's
And I couldn't afford a Leica till I was in my 30s,
I know whenever I see young guys coming
or
in
my
with a like, I'm
40s.
like, oh, did your grandpa give you that? And they're
Yeah,
like, yeah, how'd you know? I'm like,
exactly. And so I just gave him for his he's turning 25 in
I
December.
know.
I gave him an early SL2S,
So nice.
as
And
a
he'll
gift.
use it.
And he's already like using it and doing videos and
I
all
still
that
want to
stuff.
do a show, young Leica show with some of the young
That
guys,
would be cool.
like, and I've been meaning to do that.
Definitely
Yeah,
get
well,
Miles
I
in
told
there.
Miles about that. I know
Yeah.
I really love him. You've done such a great job with your boys. You're such a good dad.
It's the Paris Chong Show.